It looks like you got more comfortable as the game went on. Did it feel that way to you?
Yeah, I think I got into a better rhythm. Probably settled in after that 2-minute drive. I think is when I started talking to Rich and Kyle and kind of letting them know that I felt settled, honestly. But yeah, hopefully we can get started faster whenever that next time is.
How did just that play unfold, your touchdown pass to Deebo, that kind of interesting?
Yeah, it was a real similar concept that we ran against the Chiefs in the preseason to Trent. I threw it just the opposite direction, but Deebo was there. The safety's eyes were on me. Deebo made a great play. Obviously, he's a tough guy to tackle, as you can see.
Trey, what was it about that last-minute drive of the second quarter that kind of got you in that rhythm? Is also that a scenario that you spent a lot of time talking to the coaches on, how they want you to handle that situation?
2 minutes isn't a thing that we spend, an unnecessary amount of time on, I say, but I feel like we got into a rhythm offensively, the whole offense, so it felt good, and being able to make some throws, complete some throws, and guys making plays, I think made everything easier.
Did you feel a lot of pressure this morning before the start, just knowing that you guys had to win this game to keep your playoff chances?
Nah, nothing out of the ordinary for starting in a game, my second start, so I was excited. I felt prepared, same as my last start in Arizona.
What did you see on the interception? And what's kind of your process for bouncing back after?
Yeah, it was cover 2, so not necessarily where I'm told to go with the ball, but if I make a better throw, I think that, everyone's happy in that situation. I just left it short-armed it. Bouncing back, just turning the page, throw picks in practice, whatever it is. It's kind of the only option, turn the page. There's no point in sitting and being upset about it.
Help did Jimmy Garoppolo give you all on the sidelines other than congratulating you after a touchdown pass, or when you ran a scramble into him also on the side?
Yeah, Jimmy's, like I've said a million times, one of the best teammates and leaders I've ever been around. So for me to have him, I know he's got my back on the sideline, whether good play or bad. He's the first one that's talking to me and making sure that we're seeing things the same way. So it's a huge help to me, a huge confidence booster, just that I know that he's another guy that's got my back.
Jimmy are really efficient in a 2-minute drive. What is it about that helps you be so much more efficient?
I think we just get into a rhythm. I think guys know where they're doing. Guys are able to play fast. I think that's probably a big part of it.
When did you know, I guess, for sure you're going to start this game?
Really not until probably yesterday, for sure. But, I obviously am with Jimmy every day asking him how he's feeling and everything like that. And he was making good progress, I know, towards the end of the week. So I know he was frustrated that he wasn't able to go. But yeah, it's kind of a thing where I'm always ready to go. That's my job. So if Jimmy's healthy, he'll be the guy. And if not, I'm going to do whatever I can to kind of fill my role.
What did you see on the fourth down rollout, the one where you tried to hit Ayuk deep?
Yeah, it was actually, I kind of threw it to Deebo, really. But they were both in the same spot, and they both kind of thought the other person was going to catch it. It was a keeper. I have to go back and watch the tape. But from what I felt and after watching the replay on the field, I didn't think I could have ran. George is my number 1, and then Deebo is my number 2, and BA on a high corner is my number 3. And they kind of ended up in the same spot. It was 4th and 1. They both tried to make a play, and, it's a tough one.
Trey, how different did today feel versus your first career start in Arizona?
It was good to be at home. A lot quieter when we're on offense, that helps. But it was good to have George back also, and Elijah, obviously. I think, us being at full strength, obviously, without Jimmy, helps me out a lot, gives me a lot of confidence. But I don't think I felt a whole lot different coming into it. I felt just as prepared. Obviously, I feel like I'm farther along, and I'm continuing to get better with every practice, every rep I take. But, yeah, I don't think mentally or mindset-wise there was anything different.
There weren't a ton of scheduled plays, but do you feel like when that happens, you have a better sense of tendencies for your receivers than you did at the start of the year?
Yeah, I think every rep we get better and better, and guys get a feel. I know I missed Deebo on a long one off schedule that I would have liked to have back for sure. But those guys are doing a great job, and I think our receiver room and tight end room, running back room, all across the board has a really good feel for the game, and I think that's what it's all about. And I'd say Mohamed Sanu is probably one of the biggest guys that has a really good feel for the game. That's helping those guys out.
It looked like the running game got going. The running game got going successfully in that second half, and that allowed you to establish your rhythms. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, for sure. Elijah now being the leading rusher for a rookie in Niners history, that's really big. And obviously his work every single day attributes to that.
It'll also help you not to overthink things just because you have to get it out where you need to?
I wouldn't know if I want to say that, but I mean, I just feel like I said, guys are able to play fast. We know what we're doing, and we're able to get into a rhythm.
Was there any rust at all, missing 3 games and stepping back in today?
Definitely was some rust in our first drive, but I started clicking, and it was good after that.
Was there a play in particular where you felt, okay, you got your groove on?
Yeah, not that I can remember. Just by the time the second quarter came, I started to click again.
You broke a rookie rushing record today that's been standing for the 49ers for about 50 years. Are you aware of that, and what does it, I guess, mean to you?
Some of my teammates told me on the sideline, but like I say, I wouldn't be able to do that without my offensive linemen. They all 11 blocking their butts off for me.
Was there a specific moment when you hurt your knee, and when did you kind of start feeling right again?
So repeat that for me again.
When did you hurt your knee initially before you came back this week? Was that the Seattle game? And when did you start kind of feeling right again?
Yeah, that was Seattle game, and I started feeling right about the third week. We played Tennessee. I started feeling way better.
When you say your teammates told you on the sideline going into the game, did you know you could break that record?
No, I totally forgot about it. I've been out for 3 weeks, so it was a surprise. I was surprised.
How was Trey Lance in the huddle today? It was his second start, so was there a little energy, a little extra?
Oh, definitely. He, like I say, he did good, man. He was talking to us. He was calling plays fast, and like I said, I'm proud of what he did today.
You must have known really quick that you were wide open on that TD. Were you, did you realize that was going to be a touchdown even as Trey was throwing the ball?
Oh, definitely. Like I said, we ran it in practice, and it was open every time. So, yeah, we knew that was going to be a touchdown.
What was the mindset at halftime after the offense had been struggling a while? What was kind of the coaching points, or what did you believe you guys had to do in the second half?
We just had to get back to, the offense that we normally run. We was kind of slacking in the running game, and you see that picked up well, and that was able to get the play action going, and we came out with a good win.
Kyle called this a playoff game. Did it feel that way, knowing that you really had to win?
Of course. From here on out, we're in playoff mode. We knew that we needed to win this game, and now we got this one behind us. We're just focusing on next week, and we'll know what's at stake next week.
Did you notice, or just a feeling, or see it, just Trey getting more comfortable?
I know what it feel like to, he had a good week of practice. First half was kind of like we kind of started off slow, and as you see, second half he played outstanding. He was able to hit a couple balls, and once you see a couple guys make plays for you, it give you, confidence to keep doing, and that's what he went out there and did.
I'm sure you had confidence in him coming into this game, but if he has to start next week, does that give you more confidence that you can win a game like that?
Yeah, I think so, because he got this one under his belt, and just building into a new week, and if we got to roll with Trey, and I feel pretty confident in it.
Can you describe the touchdown play, how it unfolded through your eyes?
Say it again.
Can you describe the touchdown play and how it unfolded through your eyes?
It was just corner post kind of. They was in cover too, so I had to run it off the safety, and Trey did a good job placing the ball over on the opposite field where nobody can get it but me, and just finished the deal.
To the rookie when he misses you? He said that was the one play he wanted back when he missed you down the right sideline.
Say it again?
Did you go up to him and say anything when he didn't see you down the sideline? He said that was one of the plays.
No, I didn't go to him. I mean, I know what it's like to be a quarterback in this offense, and you can't see everything. So, as a receiver, you open, and if you don't get the ball, it's just next play.
What is it about your offense that is so efficient in the 2-minute drill? You just pull with either Jimmy or with Trey. You seem to be really efficient when you guys do that.
That's something we practice 2 or 3 times a week, whether it's in walkthrough or it's just, the quarterback and the receiver, so we can get the timing and, all the plays under the belt, and we just go out there and execute.
In terms of off-schedule stuff, do you feel more comfortable with Trey in terms of when plays break down and finding a spot for him to find you?
Yeah, because Trey has a ability to run. He always keeps his eyes downfield and trying to make a play that way too.
Howdy.
What was Trey's mood throughout the entire game in the huddle?
Constant. Thought he came out there with great energy. Definitely we started a little slow as an offense. Shout out to our defense for, and our special teams for picking up the slack and put us in a position to be able to figure our stuff out. And then I think the 2-minute drive to, end it, get a field goal, definitely gave us some momentum, got a couple big passes there. And then he just kind of felt it after that. And then, first start at home, definitely, probably a little nervous. I don't know. He might not have been, but I thought he did a really good job, for being a rookie quarterback.
What's it about the 2-minute drive for y'all that works so well for you?
I think we got really good plays. They make it really simple for everybody. Call it a number. You know where you line up. You know what route you have. And I just thought, call the right ones. They dropped very deep in their zone coverages. Got a lot of eyes on me and Deebo, and he was able to find Ayuk pretty quick. Found Deebo on a slant, and just be able to keep that momentum going. And then I think he carried that into the second half. Did a good job.
2017, you mentioned how difficult it was to learn Kyle Shanahan's offense as a rookie. Is there anything that you said to Trey just about the approach you need to take to be able to handle everything that Kyle throws at you guys?
Yes and no. I didn't go to Trey and talk to him about, Kyle's offense. He's been in it for long enough, and he's been in a room with, Jimmy and Sudfeld. And, I think they're both really good. They're both really smart. And I think they did a really good job of, helping Trey learn and understand it. Coach Skang has been great in the quarterback room. I did tell him that it's much easier now because when CJ started as a rookie, they didn't even have a wristband. And so he would have to completely reiterate the whole play call that Kyle used to call, and that was way more difficult. So I think he's, had it pretty easy, actually.
The series after he threw the interception, Trey, you stood next to him. I think when he was warming up, you caught the passing and handled it off to him, maybe even tapped him. Did you try to communicate something to him there, or did you communicate something to him there?
He's a professional football player. He's here for a reason. We drafted him 3rd overall for a reason. He's a good player. So just go out there and play football. There's stress, there's pressure, but if you have fun, it's a lot easier. He did a good job. He flushed it, and he came back, and I thought he played a really good game.
George, there was a small child that approached Kyle on the sideline.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you see that in the moment?
I was talking to Tom Compton, and then all of a sudden they said, all I heard was, "Deebo, I love you," and I was like, "What?" And then they were like, "Dude, get that kid off the field." And I said, "What kid?" And I look over, and there's a kid talking to Kyle, and I was like, yeah, back to our regularly scheduled programming. This was super interesting, awesome. I would have really liked it. The pandemic thing makes it a little weird, but I guess, we're good. I had hand sanitizer. I was fine. It was definitely weird. Good for that kid, though. Hopefully they were nice to him.
Okay, so he said, "I love you" to Deebo before he approached Kyle?
That's all I heard. I heard, "I love you, Deebo." And all of a sudden I look over, and there's a kid talking to Kyle. I was like, "Is that Carter?" No, it's not. It's not his son. It's like, that'd be aggressive.
Your catch over the middle, you reach up with one hand. Is that coming at pretty good velocity? What was that pass like? Yeah.
Perfect ball. Gave me an opportunity on it. I like to call it was an and one. I'll take that. But I was just, glad Trey threw it. It was the right read, cover, split safeties right down the middle. You made the right read, and that's, I'm confident in that. I'm happy that Trey took steps forward, and I think he got better throughout the game. And the fact that he could read that, I think he knew where he was going from the start. I did too. And so, just having that confidence in each other allowed me to make the play.
Two more play in that his earlier start, but that play that you just described, was that a play that, I don't want to say he wasn't able to make on October 10, but do you...
No, he could make it. Just with me, and I was like, we don't get a lot of reps together, the whole season. He's running the scout team and stuff, but for him to be able to step in, and then, he made that play. He made that exact same throw to Charlie this week in practice on a rep, and so just the fact that he could make it there, and then could see it again in the game, that's taking steps forward.
Down one where he threw deep to Brandon. Should he have thrown it to you quicker there?
I got to see the film. I have no idea. I always feel open, even when I'm probably covered. Also, when you're a guy like Trey that, can run the ball, you can run it too. That's fine with me as well. I just like getting first downs. But whether he throws it to me or Brandon, I know that he has confidence in either of us to make the catch. And like I said, I got to watch the film, and whether he throws it to me or not, it is what it is.
I know you guys are fine with, whoever is playing quarterback, but how does it impact everybody else in the offense when it's unclear exactly who's going to start that weekend, given that Trey and Jimmy are probably going to run different versions of the offense?
I think our coaches do a really good job of setting up the game plan. Like, are there a couple of different wrinkles in there for Trey? Yes, but it's mostly our same offense and a little bit more basic than usual. It wasn't that we had obviously some fun plays in, but it wasn't that confusing, and so it just allowed Trey to play fast. And I think that allowed him to play, once he got his footing, he figured it out and allowed him to play at a high level.
Thank you, George.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, faithful, don't forget to click here and subscribe.
Mm-hmm.